My father was a gunsmith, and I always knew that was what I wanted to do too. Making a hint of an idea take shape in wood and steel. I always found that rewarding. And the scent of gun oil and burnt powder? That always felt like home to me. Along Alberta's high plateaus, amid open fields and cottonwood breaks, the mule deer of the Mountain West find a home. In this spacious land of sage and silence, the big bucks that live close to the sky bring hunters from all across the country for a chance at the hunt of a lifetime. No matter where a sportsman may live, if he's seen his share of seasons and dreamed his share of dreams, there's a part of him that will always hear the West calling him home.
I was looking forward to Manny coming, in that he booked a hunt about 2 years ago, and this is his first guided hunt. And mule deer aren't a cheap hunt, they're a fairly top-end hunt. But he really wanted to go on a good mule deer hunt, and it was great to have a guy who was so excited about doing it. And we worked out a little different payment plan where he was paying me every 2 weeks for a year and a half to get his hunt paid for. And he had to, I knew he had to work hard to pay for that hunt, so then he drove up all the way from Texas for 53 hours to get here. And actually I was kind of nervous when he came because I'm thinking, man, he's gone to so much to make this hunt, to get up here. Just a big dream for him, and then a guy like that, I wanted to make sure I just gave him the best hunt I could, because I could really relate to that type of person, because that's the background I come from.
You make a great trip, say from Del Rio to here, a lot of people might look at it like, well, that's really kind of insane or crazy, and it might be, but to me, it's what you see along the way, and then the final outcome, and it's a goal that you set from Del Rio to Alberta, and then you achieve it, and you go back happy. And that's what made me happy, and I accomplished that,
The big mule deer are really smart here. Like once they get up to that, even 4+ years old, they get really smart, and especially if they get into the 5 and 6-year-old category, those deer are a whole different animal. They act differently, and I might be able to get photos of them and scout them in July and August. Then when it comes to the hunting seasons in September, you can't make too many mistakes on those deer. They'll run into the bush when they see a vehicle, and some deer I might see 2 or 3 times in the summer, and then they're hard to find. But if we know the areas well, we keep going back to the same places where I've seen the big deer, we usually find them.
You're just in awe, really, in a lot of ways because of the size of the mule deer, the abundance of mule deer. A lot of the things, too, is the backgrounds in these places. You've got big old fields, timber lines, and all of a sudden you see a big mule deer pop up. It's something that you see in magazines, but now it's a reality for me, and I've actually seen it, and it's something that I'll never forget.
Yeah, man, he would just come into this field, because lots of times I see good bucks. It gets lots of deer in here. It's like that doe down there.
Good.
This is all peas.
These
swathed peas.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's some bucks right out there.
Yeah, right on that horizon, there's a bunch of them right there, look like. Mike, do you see that one right in the middle, looking right at us?
Yeah.
What's your call on that buck?
He's pretty small. There's like 10 bucks there, but nothing good.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got this good tree line right here. I mean, they're just following the horizon on this fog line.
We're glassing the fields one more time, right after this.
I think there's 10 bucks there.
Look at that one, boy, he's looking right at us.
Browning's The Best There Is brought to you by Primo's Hunting Calls, The Sportsman's Guide, Winchester Ammunition, and Browning.
For hunters in search of an experience unique in the outdoor world, a trip to the foothills of the Rockies for a mule deer hunt can be the perfect answer. With scores of deer and miles of country before him, the only question that remained was just how good could this get?
Hunting for me has always progressed, and it's changing in any which way that you learn something every day, and every time you go hunting, you actually learn something about hunting, something different. It's not necessarily about the kill at the end of the hunt, but it's in between the hunt, different approaches you take towards it, and on the next hunt, you learn something and you put it behind you and you progress to another level. And it seems like every time you go hunting, you learn something different, just like in each every day of life. You learn something new from everybody at any time, any given day, from anybody or everybody. Something that'll stick in the back of my mind, and in the front, I guess, is to actually see as much wildlife as we did, so close together, so close knit together in this type of country and terrain. I mean, we've seen moose, we've seen bears, we've seen mule deer, we've seen white-tailed deer, we've seen coyotes, we've seen wolves, all in this one zone. I mean, who knows what's out there. Driving up, I kept thinking, heck, a deer down there, he could see us coming forever, you know, because it's just as wide open as you can see. But I realized and learned something from that there's so much cover in those wheat fields, and it's not as flat as you think it looks. There's a lot of depressions in there, and that's where really those mule deer are hiding.
There's such a number of species, and they do so well here because it's such a great mix of agricultural land and heavy woods or bush areas where there's lots of escape cover, and these big creek drainages that come off the Peace River where it's inaccessible. It's really deep river drainages where hunters don't like to go because it's so steep down into those places.
Yeah, he looks good on the skyline, but he's not a real good buck though.
Them other ones are sure interested on these peas, ain't they?
Yeah. There'll be some good bucks there for the next couple of years.
Oh, imagine.
I think I've seen another pretty good one go away through the fog down over there.
In your scouting, have you seen some other deer besides what you see there?
Yeah, we saw a really big wide one here.
Really?
Yeah, he's close to 30 inches wide, extra bucks on him. Just kind of thin.
Right off the gate, just start seeing 10 bucks. That's a pretty good sign. Well, Mike, looks like they made it into the fog line.
Yeah, I don't think there's any good deer right here. I'll just check some other places.
Okay.
Check some other fields and just cover some ground first thing in the morning. It's kind of the best way to do it from the truck.
Good way to start, 10 right off the gate.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, let's do it.
Life is so fragile because you can be here 1 minute and gone the next, but yet you're in Mother Nature's hands, and this is what they have to offer.
We're changing our strategy and changing our luck right after this. With a wary nature, the mule deer bucks of the Mountain West reign over a land that is truly their own. Along mountains that stretch from Canada to Mexico, through riverbanks painted with cottonwood green, and foothills crested with aspen gold. These deer watch over a land that remains, like them, wild and free. For hunters visiting this land, the experience is one to be cherished for a lifetime.
Got a good wind, don't we, Mike?
Yeah, well, the wind's going the right way.
Yes.
It's coming out of here, and this morning I saw a little buck over here, and he's been hanging out with this bigger one that I saw. I've got some pictures of him, and he's been hanging out here and going into those trees, and then sometimes they like to bed in this field.
Okay.
We'll just ease into the field and just walk really slow. It's kind of a rolly field.
Okay.
And we'll just see if we can spot their antlers out
Okay.
in the crop. That big buck is hanging out with that little one that I saw.
Okay.
Still. Okay.
We're ready.
He should be somewhere. He should be somewhere in between here and the trees. That little buck, you know.
Between this little knoll right here and this break.
Yeah,
Right.
down there. There's this low spot here, and then there's another, I think another one back there.
Okay.
This is where they've been kind of hanging out. So maybe find them here. Yeah, I just need to carefully look over each bit to see it, you know, because usually I'm just looking for a piece of antler sticking just out of the crop, and it's really hard to spot.
That blends in good with the wheat.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't see any, so we'll just move ahead slow and take a look again. There's a buck right over there. Just stood up. Yep, just stood up. Here, just get on this in case that big guy gets up. It's just a little guy right now. Yeah, just don't shoot that one, Manny. That's not the one we're looking for.
Dependability, reliability, and accuracy are the traits that have defined the Browning automatic rifle since it was introduced nearly 100 years ago. First in the hands of our nation's soldiers, then completely redesigned to meet the needs of hunters from coast to coast, this is a rifle that has more than proven its mettle. The BAR is light, compact, and easy to carry due to its high-strength, aircraft-grade aluminum alloy receiver, composite trigger guard, and magazine floor plate. Its barrel is hammer-forged to ensure accuracy. The proven multi-lug rotary bolt system engages tightly into the barrel to create the accuracy and strength serious marksmen have trusted for decades. As the first auto-loading rifle designed to offer magnum cartridge capability, the timeless and proven Browning BAR continues to offer bolt action accuracy and reliability, along with all the innovative qualities that make me proud the Browning name is on it. This is one rifle that is truly the best there is.
He's just a small one. He's nice and tall, but yeah. Yeah, I can't see any others there. Hey, Manny, let's just try moving off this. Let's just try moving up the hill. We get a little better look at him. I mean, get those. I'll just set him up if he suddenly gets up again.
Our trip's moment of truth is at hand, right after this.
We'll just get where he's moving. Yeah.
Browning's The Best There is also brought to you by Bushnell, Polaris Industries, Leaf River, and Mossy Oak.
With a big mule deer buck getting closer and the moment of truth at hand, all that remained for Manny was to calm his nerve and make his shot. A task far easier said than done.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little higher here. I can see the top of his back on the marker. Yeah. Just set these here. Sit up on him right here. Just so I can take a look again. Just see in case he's right there. That big deer's got to be in there. That guy just standing there. Yeah. He just doesn't want to go anywhere. You know, he just wants to follow the lead of that other buck. Oh, yeah, Manny. I see him. I just see some antlers off that big guy. I gotta make sure it's that. Oh yeah, I can see a big back fork on him. That's him for sure.
Oh yeah. I see him. I see him.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a monster, isn't it?
Yeah, you can just see that
That's
big
that
back
back
fork.
fork.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he should get up any time. Oh boy, yeah. Yeah, sure enough, he didn't move from there, did he? Oh, it's just weird. He's just standing
there. But you can see that fork right come. He just didn't want to go because he's just following the lead of that big deer. That big deer, he's just standing there. Like, even if he can hear us, he's just... How did you spot that? I don't know. I just spotted that, again, those little piece of antler sticking out. But he can't... We're far enough away that he can't hear us or nothing. He's right to the right of that deer, but out he are. If he gets up, he'll get up. He'll get up pretty mellow because that little guy's mellow. So he'll get up and look at us. He'll give us plenty of time to shoot at him. Yeah. He's getting up. He's up. Okay. Good. Oh yeah, that's him for sure, Manny. Yeah, okay. Just get right on him. Okay. Just get right on him, Manny, and just wait for him to turn broadside. He's looking that way. Yeah. Just right on the top of the crop. Just right on the top. Oh yeah, you got him. It's a good shot. It's a good hit. It's just get hit. Just stay on him. Just stay on him. It's a good hit, Manny. Oh yeah, that's great. He's not going far at all. Oh, he's hit hard. He's hit hard. He's gonna go down. He's gonna go down. Oh yeah!
You got him, Manny. Good job. It's worth all that long drive, man. Oh yeah.
That's great, Manny.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's a nice deer.
Oh man.
We got to get up there and see him.
Woo!
Yeah, he's down for good.
Yes,
That's
sir.
That's great, Manny. First day. He's a nice deer. He's a really good deer.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, 50 hours of driving all the way
Yeah.
from Texas. You get
Yes,
this
sir.
nice deer on the first day.
Thank you.
I think with the weather and the view of the country, as you well know, during our hunt, there was a period of time there when it was really overcast, but the wind was always on our favor. I mean, it was on our side the whole time. And then that overcast kind of blew over and the sun come up. It totally changed a lot of things as far as me not only looking at that deer and being focused on that deer, but what a place to be in. I mean, you see the leaves turning, the high aspens, the spruce trees. I mean, you see the wheat just kind of rolling with the wind. But then in the back of your mind, you're like, I still have something to do here. And then you look there and there's that great big old monster deer. You put all that in conjunction, it's pretty amazing.
He went right down there. That one shot, he went down. He started going down, and then he just, see where it's a little high right here? That little bed? Right in there is where I think he went in. He went cut across that other road.
The crop's so deep, it's hard to see where he's laying. I think it's
It's right up here. Boy, you couldn't pick a better evening for this.
Oh,
It's just
unreal.
picture perfect, you know?
He went down right over here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there he is. He's right there. Come on. Oh, he's nice, man.
Holy
Check him
cow.
out.
Man. Look at that guy.
Oh, nice deer. Nice and heavy.
You know what gets me is just the mass all the way through where it's carried on from the beams all the way out. And right here at these webs, I mean, they just get wider and then all the way through.
Yeah, and he's kind of
He
webbed
never
up
actually
here.
tapers off nowhere.
No.
You know, it's carried out all the way through.
Yeah,
Really nice.
Great deer.
Yes, sir. Now we've got a lot of work to do, right?
Yeah. We got to get them all. Get them out of this field and get them cut up before we use up the
Yes,
last
sir.
of our light.
We don't have much left, but it was really nice.
No matter where our homes may be, or with what species our spirits may lie, every outdoor adventure is an experience all its own. Whether it involves a trip across the country, or just to cross our own backyard, the chance is always there for a lifetime of memories to be made. And that's what makes our tradition the best there is.